Hi guys, Josh from No Excuses on VH1's Money Hungry here with your Episode 3 recap. Now this week things were just full of drama in the house. Last week our plan to get rid of grading curves backfired and role models ended up going home. But what had essentially happened is that it left a house divided. There are 10 teams left in the house, half of which belong to the orphanage, and the other half were kind of loosely aligned at this point. Coming into this week, we knew that the challenge was going to be huge for everyone because no one wanted to be at risk. The challenge this week was called Chubby Chasers. And essentially, it was a big circular game of tag. And two heats, 5 teams in each heat. And the goal was to catch every other team in your heat to win. The winners of each heat would face off against each other for the immunity, and the losers of each heat would face off against each other to be on the chopping block. Winning the immunity this week was Mission Impossible. And finding themselves on the chopping block was Team Flabulous. Now, I have to say the Flabulous gave it a very valiant effort, but Double Chocolate ended up catching them in the end and pulling their flag. We almost saw Double Chocolate, though, go back on the chopping block again, which would have just been horrible. Flabulous, I hated seeing them up there because they were part of my alliance, but the fact is they did a lot of work this week. People kind of criticized Philip for not working out a lot, but this week he put in a lot of effort, in an effort to make sure that he stayed on the show. This is the week where we really see the game playing starting from everybody. Last week it was pretty much just me that was instigating the game playing. A lot of people will say it was too soon, but it really was. It was my team kind of instigating things. But this week everybody was out game playing in force. Mission Impossible and the Orphanage were gunning for us all week. However, at the end of the day, at the weigh-in, we ended up forcing a 2-way tie, which left Flabulous on the block from losing the challenge, No Excuses on the block from a 5 vote, and then also Rocker Moms on the block from a vote of 5. Going into this week, though, we really liked Rocker Moms, and it was sad that they had to go up there. But the fact that I kind of keep explaining to everybody is that if somebody else is going to vote for you, why shouldn't you vote for them? They voted for me just like I voted for them. At the end of the day, it's a game. I hold no ill will towards anyone. You have to look at it like a game. It's a game, or it's going to drive you crazy. After this elimination, though, we've got 5 people in the alliance. I guess we'll call ourselves the family, is I believe what we came up with on the show, and 4 teams left in the orphanage. Now, despite the fact that things are lopsided going forward, I think it's going to make for a lot of drama. I think you should definitely tune in because things get even crazier from here on out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get to them in next week's video. I appreciate you guys watching these video blogs. It means a lot to all of the cast. And keep watching VH1's Money Hungry for the rest of the season. I'm out.